In today's complex social landscape, navigating situations where you feel disrespected or undervalued can be challenging. Whether in professional settings, social circles, or even among family members, encounters with individuals who attempt to diminish your worth are unfortunately common. This guide aims to equip you with effective strategies to assert yourself, maintain your dignity, and command the respect you deserve. Understanding the root of disrespect. Before delving into specific techniques, it's crucial to understand why you might find yourself in situations where others seem to disrespect you. Contrary to what you might initially believe, it's rarely because these individuals harbor a personal vendetta against you. More often, it stems from their own insecurities and a misguided attempt to elevate their social status. Many people, especially in competitive environments like workplaces or certain social groups, adopt an opportunistic mindset. They view social interactions as a zero-sum game, believing that by diminishing others, they can enhance their own standing. These individuals constantly seek ways to climb the social ladder, often at the expense of those around them. Recognizing this behavior for what it is, a reflection of the other person's insecurities rather than a true assessment of your worth, is the first step in effectively dealing with it. The essence of commanding respect. It's important to clarify that commanding respect doesn't mean forcing others to respect you through intimidation or aggression. Instead, it involves setting clear boundaries and not tolerating behavior that undermines your dignity. In essence, it's about cultivating an aura of self-respect that naturally encourages others to treat you with consideration. In some cases, this might mean being prepared to distance yourself from environments or individuals that consistently fail to acknowledge your worth. While this can be a challenging decision, especially in established social or professional circles, it's sometimes necessary for preserving your self-esteem and mental well-being. However, before resorting to such drastic measures, there are several strategies you can employ to handle disrespectful behavior effectively. Let's explore these techniques in detail. Strategies for commanding respect and handling disrespect. 1. Master the art of first impressions. The way you present yourself when meeting someone for the first time can set the tone for your entire relationship. Here are some key points to remember. Always stand up when greeting someone, especially in professional settings. This puts you on equal footing, literally and figuratively, and avoids the submissive posture of looking up at someone. Maintain eye contact during the greeting. Looking at the person's hand while shaking it can inadvertently create a submissive impression as your head tilts downward. Offer a firm handshake while making direct eye contact. This projects confidence and self-assurance. By mastering these simple yet powerful techniques, you immediately establish yourself as someone worthy of respect. 2. Address interruptions assertively in group conversations. It's not uncommon for some individuals to interrupt others, either out of excitement or as a way to dominate the discussion. When this happens to you, here's how to handle it. As soon as you're interrupted, maintain your composure and turn your full attention to the interrupter. Fix them with a steady, serious gaze. This non-verbal cue often makes the interrupter realize their faux pas. Once they pause, which they likely will under your steady gaze, politely but firmly ask if you may continue. You might say something like, "I appreciate your input. Would you mind if I finish my thought?" This approach accomplishes two things. It makes the interrupter aware of their disrespectful behavior, and it asserts your right to be heard without resorting to aggression. 3. Deflect humiliating jokes with grace. In social settings, some individuals use humor as a tool to subtly put others down. If you find yourself the target of such a joke, here's an effective way to handle it. Initially, act as if you didn't hear or understand the joke. This immediately takes the wind out of the joker's sails. Then, turn to the person and ask them to repeat what they said. You might say, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?" Maintain a neutral, slightly confused expression as you do this. This strategy works on multiple levels. First, it shows that the joke had no impact on you, effectively neutralizing its power. Second, it puts the joker in an awkward position. Repeating a mean-spirited joke often makes it lose its humor and exposes its underlying nastiness. Lastly, it shifts the discomfort from you to the person who tried to humiliate you. 4. The Thomas Shelby technique. Unexpected redirection. This strategy, inspired by the character Thomas Shelby from the TV series Peaky Blinders, involves an unexpected conversational pivot when someone tries to provoke or anger you. Here's how it works. When someone makes a provocative comment aimed at upsetting you, respond with a completely unrelated question or observation. For instance, you might ask, "Do you know if there's a good coffee shop nearby?" Or comment, "I think I might have overdone it with the cologne today." The key is to deliver this non sequitur as naturally as possible, as if the provocative comment hadn't registered with you at all. This technique accomplishes several things. It completely deflates the provocation by not acknowledging it. It also confuses the provocateur, throwing them off balance. Most importantly, it demonstrates your emotional control and refusal to be baited into a confrontation. #5. The power of strategic withdrawal. While the previous strategies are effective in many situations, there may be times when the best course of action is to remove yourself from a persistently disrespectful environment. This doesn't mean running away from conflict, but rather choosing to invest your time and energy in places and people that value you appropriately. If you find yourself in a situation where your presence is consistently undervalued or disrespected, assess the situation objectively. Is this a one-off incident or a persistent pattern? If it's a pattern, consider having a frank discussion about the issue with the relevant parties. If the situation doesn't improve despite your efforts, don't be afraid to withdraw from that environment, whether it's a social group, a workplace, or even a family gathering. Remember, your self-respect is paramount. It's better to be absent and missed for the value you bring than to be present and constantly devalued. Cultivating long-term respect. While these strategies can help you handle immediate instances of disrespect, cultivating long-term respect involves more than just reactive measures. Here are some additional tips to help you build a reputation that naturally commands respect. 1. Consistently demonstrate your value. Whether in your professional or personal life, consistently deliver high-quality work or contributions. Over time, your reliability and competence will speak for themselves. 2. Practice active listening. Show genuine interest in others' thoughts and opinions. People are more likely to respect someone who values their input. 3. Set clear boundaries. Be clear about what you will and won't tolerate in terms of treatment from others. Consistently enforcing these boundaries trains others on how to treat you. 4. Maintain your integrity. Always strive to be honest and ethical in your dealings with others. A reputation for integrity is one of the strongest foundations for lasting respect. 5. Continuously improve yourself. Invest in your personal and professional development. As you grow in knowledge and skills, you naturally command more respect. 6. Practice empathy. Try to understand others' perspectives, even when you disagree. This doesn't mean tolerating disrespect, but it can help you navigate complex social situations more effectively. 7. Stay calm under pressure. Maintaining your composure in stressful situations demonstrates emotional maturity and earns you respect. Conclusion. Commanding respect and handling disrespect effectively is a skill that can significantly improve your quality of life. By implementing these strategies and cultivating a strong sense of self-worth, you can create an environment around you that naturally encourages respectful interactions. Remember, true respect isn't about dominating others or constantly asserting your superiority. It's about fostering mutual understanding, setting healthy boundaries, and consistently demonstrating your value. With practice and persistence, you can build relationships and environments where respect is the norm, not the exception. Have you encountered situations similar to those described in this guide? How did you handle them? Reflecting on your experiences and continually refining your approach will help you become increasingly adept at navigating complex social dynamics and ensuring you receive the respect you deserve.